I was born, but I was born. Yeah, obviously. And I'm 82 today. Nice, good age, a good age. I'm older than Grandpa, so that means I'm in charge. Good try, huh? And I used to love to climb trees. Edith Haverhout and I would climb trees, and we'd tie our smokes up in the top of the tree, so we'd hide them up in the top of the tree. Are you getting all this good stuff?
What else?
But I was excellent at climbing trees. Until the day I just got out of the hospital and went home and climbed a tree and fell, sprained my ankle. Got balled out pretty big for that, by the doctor and the mama. And got any questions? Because I know everything. Ooh, what was that? What'd she pop?
What can we ask Grandma?
So,
What were your grades like in school?
oh, my grades were just so-so, 1s and 2s. I wasn't really special. I was 3rd in my class at Wellborn Grade School and 5th in Washington High
How
School.
long did you go to Wellborn? Through 8th
8 years.
grade, and then you go straight to high school? There was no junior high?
No junior highs, went to high school. And
There's probably only 3 of them in our class.
Yeah.
no, in grade school I got the picture in there, we had a big
Yeah, you had a
class.
bunch of kids in grade school.
But the Wellborn kids were the smartest kids that went to Washington. These kids from White Church, we just, we put up with them, and what else was there to do, And then this one started chasing me.
Well, now you do know that's
Sorry,
not the
what?
chasing. That's not the version of the story he tells, but that's okay.
And, but Wellborn was fun. I got to edit the newspaper there with Pauline Patterson and Lillian Booty. And I still know Lillian Booty.
And where is she? We haven't seen her
I haven't
in.
seen her. I'm not
That
very
was
worried about her.
connection.
She didn't go much. But
She would go to LRA.
Was the name of the newspaper the Booty Call?
No, the Booties were a nice family in Wellborn.
There's still booties up there in Wellborn.
They're still Wellborn. There's no more Hollanders down there.
Actually, they were way down in Nearman.
North. Yeah, they're still up there.
So,
Well, some of them are.
now could I see what you just did?
No. And I thought of another question. Oh, so then you went all through Washington and
Washington.
managed everything there.
Oh,
and
yeah. President of Y
then-
Teens and president of this and whatever they had, I had to get in it.
And then you went to Baker. How did you come to go to Baker?
I don't know.
Because you both ended up there, so how did all that happen?
My dad died in '29 before I was born, and there was a Navy stipend that they gave, and it was like $29 a month, and so I got to use that to go to Baker
That was money they gave your mom. And
for me. And
Oh.
they had to tell what.
would she save it up or something?
Well, I don't know how long she got it, but we had to tell exactly what we did with it because we couldn't buy candy.
So that was because he was a Navy man.
He was a Navy man.
So he was a veteran.
Yes. If he'd lived, he would have been a veteran.
I mean, some kind of
Yeah.
veteran program,
Mhm.
but clear
Veteran
back
program,
in
yeah.
1929.
Yeah.
And he lived in Seattle for a while. Grandma Deaver went up
Yeah,
and
they
met him
went
in
up there.
Seattle. And he
Oh.
shipped out of Seattle when he was in the Navy.
And she was scared to death.
Mhm.
And the blackbirds up in Seattle dove at the people and scared her. That's why she never liked a bird after that. Because, but anyway, I think my dad would have liked me. But that's because he was related. He wouldn't have been able to help himself.
That doesn't sound like much money, but
That was a
Well,
lot.
it's actually,
Yeah.
it's
It helped.
pretty impressive.
That's what I
tuition
had.
at Baker at that time was $125 a semester.
Oh my goodness. That is
And
so
I lived
great.
in a house at Baker with 3 other girls, Carmen Sublett and Bonnie and Sue. And it was fun. We had to figure out what to eat.
Sue Williams.
Sue.
What was Bonnie's name? Bonnie
Capel.
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 But you were a fine mute.
I was a Phi Mu. I got rushed and joined the Phi Mu.
But you didn't get to live in the sorority house
But
the
I
first
never
year you were
lived there. No, I
Yeah.
didn't stay that long.
You-
But,
you- Nobody lived in the sorority house the first year they were.
well, if you, they said don't be a house pledge. You'll be sorry if you ever become a house pledge.
Why is that?
They give it to you.
You have to do everything for the upperclassmen.
But Baker was fun. Was a nice school. Made decent grades there. But learning in my era was a matter of telling you something and you learned it overnight and spit it back the next day and you were done. It wasn't all about reasoning and all like they do now, which I would have flunked. I had trouble with philosophy of life. I did make a B, I think, but that was one of those where you had to think. But,
I know, thinking's hard.
but Spanish was just
It
nothing
is.
to it. You just gave you these words, you took them back the next day, took a test, and next day you learned some more, and a straight A, and no problem. Didn't have to learn anything.
That's good.
So, anyway,
Ted has a question.
No, I don't. You do.
So, how does it feel to be 82? What's that feel like?
I don't know.
Because really, you're only like
You re-
18 or 19.
Yeah,
right?
in your head, does it feel different? I don't feel any different than when I was 12.
It feels no different. You just age, and when you're lucky, like I have been, to, like my mother was gone at 81 and stroked at 78, and so I mean I'm extremely lucky, and got somebody to take care of me, which was always go find somebody to take care of you. That's the first thing. Then after that, it works pretty good. And find somebody like this that won't argue with you. Because he won't argue with you.
Nobody's going to find that.
Oh, I did.
Oh, I know you did,
Yeah.
but that's it. It's over. You're the last one's over. They're not making that anymore.
That model
But
ran
being
out.
82, I don't know, 80, I'm not as able to do as like 75, like I told Pat. I got that shot in my knee and I felt like I was 75 again for about 1 day. 75 is a great age.
Well, and that's, I was thinking about Laura being almost
82.
18, and you know, I thought, well, we were all a great deal younger, and that's why we were able to crawl around on the floor and climb trees when we looked through that photo book the other day, and Grandpa's laying on the floor with 2 children crawling all over him.
But it's fun to be 82.
It's nice
I
to
hope
be
you all
able
get
to-
there in good condition,
Yeah.
because that's the way to go. 82 in good condition, and darling children and darling grandchildren is just it's very neat.